Hey there everybody, welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII. In the last episode, we managed to find Cloud in a town called Midel. And then we kinda didn't really do anything else because Tifa wanted to stay with Cloud, so we decided to abide by her wishes, and now Sid is taking the helm of the party itself. And off screen, I have done so much for these guys. As of right now, every single character except for Tifa and Cloud have their level 3 limit break. I will have to say though, only two characters do have a different way of leveling up, and that is Vincent and Kashi. Kashi only has 2 limit breaks, which is only Dice and Slot. Slot basically is very random and can do whatever the hell it feels like depending on what you get. And Vincent has nothing but transformations for all of his limit breaks, so all of them basically have to like fight monsters to be defeat a certain amount of monsters to be able to get their limit breaks all the way up. Obviously, we have the Galleon Beast, and then we have Def Gigas, and then Hellmaster. We'll be getting the last one later. So, as of right now, I will be showcasing everyone's limit breaks by the end of the game, but for right now, you're just gonna have to wait. So, the first stop that we can go ahead and take is going to be back to North Corel. I'm gonna take a bit of a safety save, however, because I don't really trust myself all that much, because I might end up failing this sequence. But I probably shouldn't be able to fail this sequence, so we should be a little bit Gucci on the Minucci. But then again, I can't really trust myself now, can I? So I am going to go and be able to set myself up and be equipped with the right equipment, because in this section here, we're going to have to fight a bunch of monsters, and the monsters can range from annoying to obnoxious. So let me see. We don't need morph as of right now, so I can get rid of that. I will probably keep these. I will probably equip that. I'm not going to go ahead and keep Kujata because that's probably not going to really do much for me. See, the thing is, I want to use Yuffie, but Yuffie doesn't really have the level capacity to really survive all that much. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say nah. Alright, so let's call the phone. And since this is Barrett's doing anyways, let him be in the team. And Red 13, you can also be in the team as well, because why the hell not? Now, let me go ahead and cut and fix everyone's materia, so be right back. Alright, I just kind of cut back, and I just realized there's not much I really need to fix. Everybody is Gucci for the most part. We also learned Comic 2. During the grinding mishap, I also found like a better place of actually gaining AP, so I will be showcasing that a little bit later. But for right now, everyone has their LB3, so yeah, we should be really good. I am, like I said, going to take a safety save because I don't trust myself in this section, because this section can be it can be a hard section, but not hard in the sense that, oh, if I mess up, then I'm pretty much screwed. Shinra soldiers came around saying that they were gathering up all the huge materia. I think they're going to bring it here by coal train from the Corel, right? Reactor. I cannot read. Some Shinra soldiers went up to Mount Corel. They said they're collecting huge materia to blow up Meteor. Why can I not read? Forget it. Never mind. Anyways, apparently the town folks are saying that Shinra seems to be in the reactor area, all the way in some random part. I actually forgot what part it was when we actually got introduced to that materia section reactor thing. But yeah, if you kind of end up going to an area that you're not supposed to go to yet, you can kind of hear the two sections that the two Shinra soldiers are gonna be at. So what I'm gonna do, since we basically have already fought like all these enemies already, and you guys don't really need to watch me fight these guys already, I'm gonna just cut until we make it all the way to the reactor. So be right back. Alright, so I'm cutting back now, and we took ourselves another nice little safety save, because as I stated before, you can screw up this section, and I don't really like screwing up sections, you know? Okay, we've already fought all you guys, except for you guys, but I don't really care. I don't even know what the hell you guys even are, but whatever. Let's move on. Ah, there they are. Sup? You guys are? Yes. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's all they had to say is you guys are. Alright, whatever. So let's go ahead and showcase Comic 2. Shall we? Kabushki, and you guys are dead because Comet 2 is amazing and is better than Comet 1. And then it gets nerfed in Final Fantasy IX, where it has a slight chance of working, even though when the enemy uses it, it works every friggin' time. Guess we're safe for now. Oh? Damn. And there the train goes. And it has the giant materia inside it, and we need to stop it immediately, or else it's going to crash on North Corel, and then they're gonna blame Barrett. Looks like they're taking off with the huge materia in that train. No! You damn boneheads! Did the Shinra beat us? Not really. We can still stop them. I'm Sid, that's who the hell I am. Now just let me handle it. And how else are we gonna handle it? By basically rendezvousing inside a train ourselves. Because why the hell not? You know, because it really doesn't matter in the long run. The goal is that we need to go ahead and catch up to the train. How? Now I know you're probably saying the setup of this area is kind of weird. Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense. Anyways, to be able to go ahead and speed up, you go ahead and press the buttons that are corresponding on the lever, which is left and right. I see, just alternate the two levers up and down. Judging from the enemy speed, I'd say it'll take about 10 minutes. We're gonna fly, hold on tight. So just press these buttons and then you should basically make it. Now the time limit is not really that scary in particular, but to be honest, you don't want to miss this huge materia or else you're gonna hate yourself. Also, if you do manage to fail this sequence, you will end up losing a materia that the game will end up giving you. And hell, to be perfectly honest, I don't even know how you can even get that materia if you manage to end up losing this sequence. And we are almost there. And booshke, there we go. And 9 minutes still to spare. I recommend not reading the text. Every single train will end up having its own enemy, and then you have to take out said enemy. These enemies you can actually, this enemy here you can actually find in Junin. It's an area in Junin where if you press the alarm, you basically get these enemies as your random encounters. And that's pretty much all I can say to that. In all honesty, with us being able to grind for the limit break, we should be relatively a-okay. Now, I know you're probably saying that, oh, you cheated to get to this point. Well, not necessarily, because to be perfectly honest, when you're leveling up with limit breaks, you're going to end up having this regardless, so yeah. That's why I'm kind of not really hell-bent on what the hell I have to even do, because to be fair, when you're going out of your way to grind for limit breaks, this is gonna happen anyways, like regardless of what you do. Leveling up limit breaks always usually have this sort of result. Not only that, Final Fantasy VII is just so easy to be broken. That's why they end up nerfing half of the stuff in Final Fantasy 9 and 8. Well, actually, no. 8 is also broken as well. I don't know why I'm even saying that that's not broken. That's also broken. Now, we're also going to be fighting Iron Giants. Now, these guys I'm going to showcase the well, actually, no. I'm going to showcase Dragon Drive. Yeah, Dragon Dive, my bad. Dragon Dive is actually a pretty cool ability. So he goes up in the air, he goes kaboom, ba-boom, and boom. And that is actually slower than I thought it was going to be. And, honestly, I'm not even surprised. But anyway, Sid ends up basically continuously attacking. It's funny, too, because, all the characters seems to has like almost all the characters seems to have like an ability that allows them to hit multiple times, even though half of the time multiple times attacks don't really do much. It really all depends. Anyways, the Iron Giant is basically going to be the wall of this area, sadly enough, because obviously Iron Giants are the most pain in the ass and the most beefy mofos, even though he's dead anyways, but it doesn't matter. He was also a beefy mofo. I think we'll be fighting another one soon, too, because why the hell not? We're almost there, though. After this last battle, we should be at the front of the train. Ooh, this guy. We're going to go ahead and showcase Satellite Beam. Because if I showcase anything else, I'm going to be ultra sad. What is this enemy? Eagle Gun. That's not really much of an interesting enemy. Satellite Beam is only pretty good if it actually ends up doing what it's supposed to do. We're going to use Chime since you are technically a robot and you should be affected by such. Dual Wing Fire. Well, joke's on you. You won't be able to defeat us. Go, Sid. Give him hell. Give him the power of Trine. No, seriously. Give him the power of something, please. I'm going to use Aqualung. I will use Howling Moon. Howling Moon basically puts Red 13 into... Aqualung does nothing. Alright, cool. And comic it is. Howling Moon causes Red 13 to be in a rage stat, which... But the thing is, his rage stat is a little bit different. Unlike a typical rage where you basically have no control, you still have no control, but his power is heightened. It becomes very, very high for him, and he's dead. Okay, thank God. I was wondering, is like you should be dead soon. That's like the powerful enemy in the area, aside from the Iron Giant. But now we made it to the front of the train, so now we just gotta take out this guy. Get off the damn train, you idiot! Whoa! And now we have to take out this guy. And this guy is the most badass soldier of all badassness. He's got the power. He's got the knowledge. He's got anything that he can go ahead and throw at you. He's invincible. He can't be beaten. He's the only one. He's called the Attack SWAT, and he's dead. I'm not even joking. Yeah, he's not really that threatening. Anyways, now that we have 5 minutes, or 4 minutes to spare, I should say, now all we have to do is basically let the game go ahead and tell us what we're supposed to do. Don't bother reading the text because, to be perfectly honest, if we do, we're dumb. So anyways. Oh. Sid, you liked it? You liked it? Okay, that's just speeding it up, dude. That is just speeding it up. There we go. See, to be honest, it's kind of weird because you think that it's going to crash, but it's relatively not going to crash because you have to go through a series of dialogue for the game to just stop it automatically. I will say this, if you let it crash, you're going to feel sad because this entire place gets destroyed and it has a train just sitting there and says, yeah, this place was already destroyed to begin with. Now it's destroyed even more. If they didn't have a reason to hate Barrett, they have a reason to hate Barrett now. The hell was that? Oh. You sure are brave. I'm impressed. Haha, I know, right? You guys are really something. Alright, so we go over here. And this guy basically talks to us and says, hey, you guys are pretty good. Aren't you the ones that stopped the Shinra train? The Shinra train was just about to destroy our lives again. I know, right? It might be full of junk, but this is the only home we got, Barrett. Of course, we're all born and raised in the coal mines. No matter how tough it gets, our hearts burn bright red like coal. To hell with Medio. We're coal miners, ain't we? We'll dig a deep tunnel and hide from the media. Okay, yeah. I mean, that might work. I think. I don't know. Hey, kid. How about giving something to these guys fighting the Shinra? But yeah, if you manage to successfully do it, you get this materia. The best materia in the game. The best magic materia in the game, I should say. Ultima. You got it, folks. The most powerful limit break. The most powerful materia spell in the entirety of the game. Or the entire game, I should say. Anyways, we're not done yet. Successfully managing to stop the Shinra train, we can be able to get Barrett's limit break level 4, which is known as Catastrophe. I think it's called Catastrophe. I could be totally wrong and be totally right. But anyways, there's a lady that we can go ahead and talk to in one of these houses. I actually forgot which one it is. I think it's this one. Yo. Is Meteor really gonna crash down on us? I'm still too young. I'll never remarry. This memento is all I have left for my husband. I'll give it to you if you please stop Meteor. Yeah, Catastrophe. And that is Barrett's level 4 limit break. And it's kind of one of, well, I mean, it's one of his best, but you know, I can do without it, to be honest. Like some of the level 4 limit breaks I've never seen, like, oh, that's right, I forgot I have Cosmo Memory. Wow, you know what? If I knew that I had this, I would have just given it to Red 13 to begin with. Anyways, give that to Red 13 so that he can learn his final limit break and you get a trophy for it. And then give this to Barrett and then you get yourself another trophy because why the hell not? Anywho, Catastrophe. If we check what it does, damages all opponents. Yeah, you're probably wondering, is that really it? Yeah, it doesn't really tell you what the hell it can actually do. Cosmo Memory does the same thing. Essentially, you can always just think that all the freaking moves all do that, to be honest with you. But anyways, I think that's the end of this episode. Because, to be honest, in the next episode, we're actually headed to Fort Condor. I'm going to say this now. Fort Condor is piss easy. Because all you have to do is just let the opponents get to you, kill them, and then that's it. Like, I'm not even joking. Actually, you know what? Never mind. We're not going to even say that for the next episode. We might just do it now. Because that's just how pathetically easy it is. All you have to do is just let the enemies get to the base and then kill them, and then that's it. That's really it. You don't even have to play the game. You don't even have to play the minigame. Because I'm not wasting money. I have to waste money off of friggin' I have to waste money on the Chocobo stuff more so. Mind you, we should have relatively enough. We probably don't. But, you know. But no, we're gonna go ahead and just get the Huge Materia now and just get it out of the way. As I stated before, it's not that hard. It's really not. Anyways, let's go inside Fort Condor, talk to these guys. We've been fighting the Shinra on this battlefield for a long time. We still settle in for a long war with them. Could you spare some time and help us fight? This is the first time we ever helped them. No, I wanted to help, damn it. Jeez. But nah, this is the first time we're actually ever helping them. Obviously, we could have gone ahead and helped them before, but we completely ignored them because we had no money. And also, I tested this out before we got here the first time, and it went bad. Like, I became poor and I couldn't do anything of protecting these guys. But yeah, as I stated before, Fort Condor is one of those mini games that you can constantly do every single time, and it's a pretty nifty mini game, but it's not something that I kind of put in depth into, to be honest, because I don't really care for it. Battlefield, we can't overlook that. Shinra, the hell those jackasses doing here? Why am I not even surprised? Shinra again? It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? Yeah, what we got? We ain't got no time for that. Long story short, Shinra's been attacking them, trying to basically get the Condor, which is basically that golden thing that you see. And that's pretty much it. There's a reactor in there, and there's also a special materia in the Condor. Then came the Condor, so Shinra dispatched the troops to get rid of it. Their plans to get rid of the Condor and the people in the mountain and get the materia from the Mako reactor. I'm actually not even kidding. They actually, if you manage to let them get through this and all that other stuff, they will kill everybody here. I'm not even joking. They would literally kill everyone here. At least I think they'll kill everyone here, or they'll just they'll just tell you to never come back. Even though that can happen if you lose. If you lose, they will tell you to never come back. Like, I'm not even joking. They would tell you to never come back. The guy who is blocking the path and says that, oh, we're fighting Shimmer and all that other stuff, yeah, he'll say to never come back, and, you know, you guys ruined everything, and you guys suck. Anyways, we talked to this guy. So shall I let you start on strategy? The enemy has targeted our mountain reactor and will be climbing to reach it. We must set trap and hire soldiers to protect the place. Well, this is all we have. This village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, we can't because we're broke. We need 400 gold and hire and 20 soldiers, so that's 8,000. We need the extra, yada, use your own money because we are poor as hell. Let's get back to the basics. Yada yada, fight, it's one-shot gamble, whatever. And enough of that. Anyways, yeah, we're ready. This is a deciding battle. The enemy number is more than ever before. Yeah, more than ever before. So, yeah, let's just start the game. I don't have time for this, to be honest. Like, this takes too damn long. Just let the enemy reach you and then kill them. There is a glitch that you can do where if you manage to go ahead and push them into a little bit further, it kind of will just cause the game to just say, hey, you won. But you know what? That's okay. I'm actually going to use the second speed up function because the basic speed up function for this game doesn't work. But no, essentially what I didn't realize is that all you have to do is just let them get to the base and then fight them. I guess I should mention that if you are interested in this mini game, you have different enemy types that can defeat different types of enemies. Obviously here you can end up seeing like the beast types. The soldiers can, certain soldiers can be able to beat the beast types, and certain beast types can also defeat certain soldier units. And that's really it. It's like your quote-unquote typical RTS game, except pixelated, which kind of makes me wonder, why isn't this a mini game in an actual, why is this not a mobile game? I would not mind if this was a mobile game, to be honest with you. Like, I would friggin' buy this because I do find it interesting, but you know, they don't care. Oh my god, they're attacking! And luckily enough, the boss that we're fighting is not really that hard. He's piss easy. This is CMD Grandhorn, and he has a lot of moves, but not really enough defense. You know, you see that, you know, Red 13 is poison, but that's okay. You guys are counterattacking each other. Are you guys gonna stop counterattacking each other? You guys are just having a counterattack battle. Alright, that's cool. Anyways, Mabbit breath his ass, and he should be gone. Well, he should be almost dead. I'm not even kidding. This, you might as well just fight the boss and move on with your lives. I don't know why this guy is in particular, even the general, dude. But whatever. Who am I to judge, you know? Ooh, you're still alive. That's right. I forgot. You actually have more health. Oh, wait. He's doing Grand Attack, which is essentially Earth. And he's dead, and that's it. And once you've actually completed Fort Condor, this happens. Yes, we did it! That was wonderful, thank you. I doubt Shinra will attack now. Okay, I also forgot to mention that the condor itself kind of dies, and then you kind of get the real condor that's actually inside the egg. What? Would you go outside and see what it was? Eh, sure, why not? Oh my gosh, it's a little tiny chocobo! A chocobo! And Phoenix. But a chocobo! Oh, look at it go! There he goes! And there he goes! He's flying! He's flying. We did it, folks. We witnessed birth and also the death of its mother. Now that I think about it. Oh my god. I just realized we just killed her. Gone. Be sure to report to my father, too. Alright, so Phoenix. One of the other important materias to actually have during the super bosses. Phoenix does two things. Phoenix has the capabilities of attacking and also reviving your entire party with full life. That is all. Everyone thanks. Everyone thanks. I really mean it. Thanks. Although there isn't anything we can give you, we'll make sure you can stop in and stay anytime. So be sure to drop by. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. And we received the Huge Materia. If you manage to fail the sequence in protecting them, you won't get the Huge Materia. Damn, man, it's Huge Materia. Truth is, this is the materia inside the reactor. What the hell did we fight for? We were protecting the reactor, we were protecting the Condor. When the reactor was built, they forced us to help. That's how we knew what was inside the reactor. I knew this day would come, so after the shipper left, I sneaked in and took the materia. I didn't mean to fool you, but I guess that's how it ended up. I'm really sorry. Just forget about it. Anyways, we're still alive. I see. If you put it that way, we're really grateful. So the last Huge Materia that Shinra's after is in the underwater reactor in Junin. We gotta get there first. Beat him no matter what. But you know, Shinra's probably on high alert since we always messing with him. How about we take a break and go see that little fella for a bit? You must mean Cloud. Yeah, don't worry about Tifa. She may be collapsed taking care of that guy. How about checking on them down in Medel? Midel. Anyways, with that in mind, that is basically our next location. I will warn you though, going to Medel or Midel will be a little bit dangerous because we are going to get a random encounter with Ultima. You notice that the weapons kind of been not bothering us, like at all. They've been pretty Gucci. They've been pretty tamed for that matter. Like seriously, holy crap, they haven't been messing with us at all. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this episode of Final Fantasy VII. In the next episode, we'll be heading back to Medel to go check on Cloud and Tifa. I've been CCX, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Laters!